started here in just about 2 minutes. Good mic check here. All right. Now, if that room wants to transition, you got some gap area there. Go ahead, move on up in there, move the chairs around. You're fine. Some folks turn around. All right. That one seems to be on. Is that one on? Is this one on? All right. Singing groups, just to let you know in general. Of course, you line up by these mics, try to get as close to them as possible. Remind you, they haven't had a chance to practice on the mics. They're going to be beautiful. You're going to enjoy the program. You're going to go out and sing. Are you hearing me out there? You got it. We want to accommodate that for sure. All right. Here we go. All right. We got, oh, that one is live. You can hear me there. All right. Let's try this one again. Okay, good. All right. That one on the end was really live. How about this one? Do you hear me out there? Should I just tell a joke in each one of these mics? All right, and can you go get good? All right, we're good now. All right, so everybody's settled, everybody's turned around, and we'll look forward to this. Tonight's program is entitled The Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
That's what I need.
You need a mouse?
No, I need a handsome knight to gallop into my life right before the Christmas banquet.
Not this again.
Hey, just because you don't care if you don't get a date doesn't mean that I shouldn't.
It's not that I don't care. I would like to be asked to the banquet, but it's not the only thing I care about. As a matter of fact, I am trying to read this poem and get ready for Mrs. J's children's lit class, so excuse me if I don't take part in your little pity party. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
You are hopeless. All you seem to care about is classes, ministry, and work. What did you come to college for anyway if not to get a man?
I came following God's will for my life, which may include meeting the man the Lord wants me to marry, but I know it includes getting this poem ready right now. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
I have visions of me and my Christmas Day banquet.
And Mom in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
Now that's the first sensible thing you said. I could use a long winter's nap, so I'm going down to the lobby.
The lobby?
Yeah.
Why the lobby?
Well, one, it lets you practice in here, so no one has to hear that poem 100 times.
Hey.
And then two, I'd love to see and hear the chapel specials that Brother Fisher's been playing on the big screen in the lobby. You know, KCBC, the place to be. And three, there's something homey about falling asleep on the couch.
Yeah, the birds.
Okay. But also, at that time, it's just me, the couch, KCBC, and Hannah Harmon cleaning around me. But she's so nice to never wake me up.
Welcome, listeners, to today's broadcast. KCBC is an online radio ministry of the Clays Mill Baptist Church and Commonwealth Baptist College in Lexington, Kentucky. It's so nice to have you joining us today. I'm Harold King, your host this afternoon on KCBC, The Place to Be. Today's program will feature songs sung in our college chapel. We always enjoy the specials here at Commonwealth Baptist College, but there's something extra special about the songs at this time of year. Listen as Our Ladies Ensemble sings Silent Night.
Good. This is one of my favorite songs to meditate on.
Silent night, holy night,
to hear the songs of the season sung by those who understand their meaning. Joining me now in studio is a new member of our KCBC family, Court J. Smith.
Thank you,
It's nice to
Harold.
have you here.
Thank you, Harold. It's nice to be part of the team.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll get to know more about Court in a little bit as we go throughout our programming, but now let's get back to some more music. Court, why don't you introduce the next song?
I'd be glad to. Next, Mrs. Mitchell from the music faculty and Savannah Gotzi, a student, will play a festive piano duet as they take us on a sleigh ride.
The hot cocoa going and sleigh bells jingling. So, Court, the bio I have on you says you are a freshman from Accident, Nevada.
Oh, no, that's a mistake. I'm from Boring, Oregon.
It's lame. So, tell us a little more about yourself. For instance, I introduced you as Court J. Smith. What does the J stand for?
That's not supposed to be on the bio sheet. It's a family name. I prefer not to say it.
It's okay. Listen, I completely understand on the radio in front of all these people, no pressure, but is it James?
I prefer not to say it. That means I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, that's okay. Joaquin?
I'm not going to say it.
Okay, listen, it's there in the bio. I have to ask, what is it?
Okay, fine. It's Jester.
Chester?
Yeah, told you, family name.
That's a funny name.
Haven't heard that one before.
Sounds like your folks had a good sense of humor.
Maybe we should just get back to the program.
Okay. Yeah. Our next tune is a men's group singing a classic Christmas carol, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. of comfort and joy, comfort and joy, oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy, oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
What a great song, Harold. I just wanted to let you know what an honor it is to finally get to work with you.
Well, thank you, Court.
I'm a big fan and have listened to you for years.
Well,
As a
that's-
matter of fact, how long have you been at CBC?
We really don't have time for all of that right now.
Now, there's something I've always wanted to know. The first time I heard you was when I was in an elementary play entitled Harold the King. That had a classic Pass the Pirate song in it. Harold the King, hark, hark, it's Harold the King.
I'm familiar with the song.
I've always wondered if that was your parents' inspiration for your name.
Of course not. I am a direct ancestor of the ancient Norwegian kings. My Viking ancestry discovered the New World first and settled in the Minnesota area where I'm from.
That's unbelievable!
It is. Court, you mentioned Patch the Pirate. Of course, that is the prolific songwriter Ron Hamilton. Interestingly enough, our next special comes from one of his Christmas cantatas, the Commonwealth Chorale. That word will be singing Season of Lights.
out a little bit more about what that could be all about. But before we do that, it's time for you to get participating here. So, we've got a few games that we're going to do. Here's what I'm going to need. I'm going to need one gentleman from every table to come right up here to the front. We're going to get you involved in this game. Oh, it's not that exciting. Just come on up. We're going to take something back to the table, all right? All right, the fellows are going to grab something. Don't open it up yet until you have your final instructions. Should be one per table there. Here we go. Now, here's what's going to happen, y'all. All right. Of course, the long table there, one on each hand there, because you have to go separate areas. All right. Here's what you have to do. So it's the season of nights. Got a young lady who's looking for her night. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take this box here, the contents of this box, and from it, you are going to make a night. But it's going to be a limited amount of time. As a matter of fact, we're going to give you just about 8 minutes or so to make a night the best you can. We'll have it judged, but from the contents of this box only, you're going to make yourselves a night, all right? Ready, set, and go. All right, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Using the contents of that package. You can be creative. Many different interpretations, as I can see from here. Make it your best night. She needs a night. She wants a night. Will she pick your table? 4 minutes left. All right, 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. All right. 30 seconds. When time's up, time's going to be up. You have to have it done. Some in miniature scale, some in large scale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stop. Now, all done with your building. Here's what I'm going to ask. I would like to ask all the staff ladies who can and are willing to go together in a group and start judging the knights. If you can narrow down to the top 5, then maybe if they are able, we can bring them up here, maybe take a look at them all together, right? So, any of the staff ladies, we gonna need all of you that can, as many of you that can walk about and look with each other, all right? Staff ladies. My wife is there. Join her if you're a staff lady and you'd like to help judge. She'll need some help. Let's walk about. And you all just start from one end to the other, okay? Now, while they're doing that, everybody else, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a little medieval trivia quiz, all right? So, staff ladies, here's our group over here. If you all start together, then that means you all get to see the same things. So let's start over here. And they're going to look around. If you're wanting to help there, I want you to be able to see it, all discuss together and pick the top 5 for us. All right, everybody else, if you guys will hold it down to a low roar, here's what we're going to do. The medieval trivia that you have at your table, I'll give you those answers, but that's not our contest. Here's what I need you to do. Find a piece of paper somewhere around. Use one of your programs, use the backside or something, and I want you to jot down some answers for us. All right, these answers will also earn yourselves a prize. Now, this you do not by table, but by couple, all right? So we'll have couples. So if you didn't come as a couple, just find someone sitting beside you, smile real big, and say, hey, you want to be my partner? And here it is. We're only going to read through. All right, shh. Everybody quiet down. The staff ladies are going through. They'll look at your stuff, ask questions. But for the rest of you, here we go. While we're waiting on that to come back to us, here is your trivia questions. Write down the proper answer. We'll see how many you can get out of this medieval history trivia quiz. Number 1. I won't repeat the question, so listen down here. The medieval period is generally thought to have begun in 476 with the fall of what empire? The medieval ages usually earmarked as the fall of 476 with the fall of this particular empire. Number 2, what modern country would you visit to explore the medieval streets of Constantinople? What modern country would you visit to explore the medieval streets of Constantinople? Number 3, what is the period of European history between 500 and 1000, sometimes known as? Between 500 and 1000, this medieval era, in that particular area, what is it often known as? Common term. Number 4, what country did William the Conqueror become king of in 1066? What country did William the Conqueror become king of in 1066? Number 5, what city was the main target of the First Crusade? What city, what were they trying to take? What city was the main target of the First Crusade? And number 7, which king signed the Magna Carta? Which English king signed the Magna Carta? All right, now the first 7 will be worth 1 point. Okay? The first 7 will be worth 1 point. That's the first round. We'll save the second round here in just a second. We'll see how we're doing after the first round, all right? Okay, all right, no more answers now. Of course, you can't look it up on the phone, any of that kind of thing. Here we go. Number 1, medieval period generally thought to have begun at the fall of number 1, the Roman Empire. Number 2, modern country would you visit to see the ancient streets of Constantinople? It would be the country of Turkey. Turkey. Number 3, that 500 to 1000, often referred to as the Dark Ages. Number 4, William the Conqueror conquered England and became that king. 1066, England. Number 5, the city of the target of the First Crusade was Jerusalem, and they actually took it. And And the last question of that one here. Oh, I did skip one, didn't I? I did skip one. That's okay. Number 7. I said 7, but it's actually only 6 because I skipped one. Which English king signed the Magna Carta? That was King John. By the way, he's the first and the worst, right? There was no more than King John. We just sing the song right there. Okay, here we go. All right, those are all worth 1 point apiece. All right, I can't really see you real well out there, but how many, maybe well, that helps a little bit. How many got all 6? Anybody? And oh, there are several hands here. Okay, good. Now, you're only doing this as a twosome, not as a table, by the way. So just to let you know. But make sure that you got that, all right? Here we go. That doesn't mean you're out yet because these are now worth 2 points apiece. We're going to have 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. All right? Which Renaissance thinker coined, this is the first question of the second group, worth 2 points. Which Renaissance thinker coined the term Middle Ages? Middle Ages. Which Renaissance thinker coined the term Middle Ages? Number 2, taking the throne in 481, which ruler is generally considered to have been the first king of France? The first king of France. They were often known as the Franks at that time. But. Question number 3, the Great Schism of 1054 was the permanent split between the Catholic Church and what? The Great Schism of 1054 was the permanent split between the Catholic Church and what? Number 4, Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar was a national hero in Spain for defeating the Muslim army in Valencia in 1094. But what is he better known as? Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, or maybe William Diaz, I'm not sure. But anyway, was a national hero in Spain for defeating the Muslim army in Valencia, 1094. But what is he better known as, or is commonly referred to? And then number 5, which royal house came to the throne in England with the ascension of Henry II? Which royal house came to the throne in England with the ascension of Henry II? All right, these are all going to be worth 2 points apiece. Finalize your answers now. And here we go. By this time, gals, if we could, if you could narrow down the 5. Mrs. Young, I'm looking out at you here. Mrs. Young, are they able to bring them to the front? Okay, so the ones that are chosen will be able to bring front. All right, why don't you go about and identify those tables so that when I call for them, you'll know. I'm not voting. I am not voting, all right? But whoever it is, and did you talk to the gals? Oh, okay. No, you go tell them because I'm going to give you the answers. All right? Tell them to be ready to come up when I give the clue. All right, here we go. Number 1. The Renaissance thinker was Petrarch. Petrarch was his name. Number 2, Clovis the First. I'll take Clovis. If you get just Clovis, will be fine there. Number 3, the Eastern Orthodox Church. Number 4, El Cid. El Cid. And number 5, the House of Plantagenet. The House of Plantagenet. All right. How many got all 5 of those, by the way? That's what I was thinking. Okay, here we go. Total up your points between the 2 rounds. All right, total your points up between 2 rounds. Now, 1 representative from your group. I guess you can stand up if you're working as a pair. You can stand up as a pair, or at least one of you stand up. All right, here's what we do. Let's see here. Total points would be, out of that, there were 6, and that'd be 16. All right, so let's do this. If your duo there got, let's say 10. 10 points or more, why don't you stand? 10 points or more. Anybody get 10 points or more? We do have a group over here with 10 points or more. All right, good. How many points did you girls get? 10 exactly. All right, they're the winner. All right, well done. All right, here's what I want you to do. If you were identified as one of the finalists for the Knights, come up to the stage right now. Ladies who won, go see Mrs. Young for a prize. We got 2 girls over here who won that contest. All right, come on up to the stage. Bring your knight with you. Oh, all right. Little interpretation going on here. Great.
I thought Miss Long said they could only sleep at 8 o'clock.
All right. Wow. Okay, got some detail. Let's stand out here so they can see it a little bit better. All right. That's the top 6 tables. They couldn't decide 5, so we're going to go 6 here. Oh, is this together? Oh, I see. That's what it is. All right. Go ahead and come right over here, gals. All right, good. Right in here. Okay, good. All right, let's hold them up a little bit higher so folks can see them. This is a little duet here, and this is is it a fight scene, girls, or is that a horse there? Oh, it's a horse. All right, good. I just wanted to know. All right, I think that's obvious. Okay, good. All right. All right. The Christmas night here with a little elf head. All right, good. All right. Okay, this is what we're going to vote on here. All right, we'll do it. Well, let's see. We'll do it really democratically here. Okay, I'm going to stand behind it with my hand up, and then you cheer for the one that you think's top. All right, here we go. Let's go with this one, number 1. Okay. It's okay to vote for your own table. All right, it is okay. All right, here we go. Number 2. All right, number 3. Number 4. All right, number 5. I think we've eliminated this one. Say hi to Santa for us. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to try it again here. Now, try to only cheer for one this time. All right, here we go. Number 1. Number 2. 3. 4. Wow. That's tough to really judge from up here. All right, I think you're out there, my friend, but anyway, I appreciate that. All right, it was close. It was close, but I think that was a little worse. All right, here we go. Back to 1. Some of you, it's just about cheering louder. I know, I understand that. But here we go. Let's try it again. Ready? 1. You got more votes that time, I think. All right. 2. 3. 3. 2. 1. Okay, I can't tell. All right. There's no other way to do this, all right, except, let's see here. What's that?
Rock, paper, scissors.
I can't hear you. All right.
Rock, paper,
Can staff ladies all get together and pick me one? No, that's too much pressure. All right. All right, here we go. One last time. Try to choose one. Okay, here we go. 1. I think I just realized I'm hearing Noah, and that's okay. There's their advantage. 2. Okay, here's one. We're gonna stop the yelling. I got it, because it just sounds the same up here. All right, tables, stand up for your vote. Okay, we'll see how many tables get chosen. All right, number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not a table. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not a table either. All right, 9 tables. All right, here we go. I'm not counting individuals, I'm counting tables. Right here, go. Stand up as a table. All right, table, you got to sort of agree on it, or at least the majority of your table. 1, 2, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right? That's not enough. Right here, stand up if you're voting for this as a table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? Take Mrs. Young over to your table and she'll get you some treats for that. All right? Well done, everybody. Well done. All right, just show her your table. Now, I do need my skid people to go ahead and get back into place as we'll finish up that skid here. Get a resolve to what's going. Get your fellas, if you need your mics on there, and ladies, your mics are back over here for your handheld mics. So everybody there get in position, all right? While you're doing that, and while the prizes are getting passed out, oh, wait a second, do we have more? Nope, okay. All right. Okay, you could give that second place team. Who was second place? It was that, out there, where was the two girls, I think? No, it was the first one. It was Michael. Where's Michael's table? Michael Salgado, where are you at? Right here. All right, that was the second place. They had the number 9. All right, so they can have prizes now. All right, here we go. Let me find my folder here. I'm going to just go ahead and give you, while they're getting set in places here and all set up, I'm going to give you the answers there that are on that little brochure you have if you're interested. This isn't a prize or anything. Inside there, Code of Chivalry, by the way, you can tell some of that's just printed off. That's for your enjoyment there. Joy to the world. That would be a good thing. We maybe stretch out with that song. Miss Clanny, would you mind? Let's do that. Let's do that next after I do the trivia, and then we'll finish up with our skit. All right, here we go. This I thought was an interesting little segment here on giving the modern expression. Probably you'll recognize all of them. If you hadn't guessed them, you'll recognize when I give them to you. After the first explanation there of the nick on the notch on the wood there, that was arriving in the nick of time. In the nick of time. You ever heard that expression? Little information there about the bathing habits there. That's interesting. Number 3 there. The Crusaders, when you put it all in there together, they said you went in whole hog. Whole hog. Everything. All right, that's what that one was. The bottom one on that page was peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge in the pot 9 days old. Interesting explanation there, that's for sure. If you didn't read them, it's on there. You can read through them there. I'm just giving you the answers. All right, let's see here. Middle ages there, the middle class on the inside there. That would be bringing home the bacon. You could really bring home the bacon. Then, of course, they'd sit around and chew the fat. Chew the fat. Interesting where these phrases came from there. I thought that was an interesting little fact about the baker's dozen, why it got to number 13, by the way. Next one down there, as far as the fill in the blank there, if, of course, you're the nobility or the guest, you would be known as the upper crust. The upper crust. I think this is probably an easy one for everybody. It's raining cats and dogs. Yeah, it's a simple one. This last one I thought was a little bit tricky. But anyway, if you're, as it says there, a modern term for the specialist, that would be known as a freelancer. A freelancer. He was looking for any lance that he could sign up. All right, interesting. Anybody get all of those? You didn't win a prize, but anybody get them all? No, that's all right. They were a little bit tough there. Okay. Well, it's time to find out if she gets her night. And of course, we left her off as a sort of a snoozing on the couch kind of scene. So that's where we're going to pick it up here. Are we all in place back there? Everybody ready? All right. So the second part of The Night Before Christmas.
Milady.
What?
Milady, shall I continue to read?
I must have dozed off.
Yes, milady. You asked me to read to you while you took a long winter's nap in preparation for the big event.
Big event? What big event?
The 8 knights of the rectangular lunch table are coming to vie for the honor of taking you to the royal Christmas banquet.
Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that big event.
What is out on the lawn making such a clatter?
Well, would you go to the window to see what's the matter?
Yes, milady. Away to the window I'll fly like a flash. I'll tear open the shutters and throw up the sash. Oh, the moon is so pretty on the bright fallen snow. It illuminates the beauty of the objects below.
Okay, enough with poetry. What's happening out there?
Milady, you will not believe. I can't believe my wondering eyes that the 8 knights of the rectangular lunch table are here.
Oh, you won't leave me, will you?
No, of course not. And actually, I've even called in some help.
Who are you?
We are your ladies in waiting.
We have been waiting to wait on you.
Wait, you've been waiting to wait on me for what?
We're waiting to wait on you while you wait on the wandering knights who wistfully want to woo you.
Really? I mean, really? Wow.
We maidens 3 can wait on thee for banquet dates, and hope there will some extras be. Oh, banquet dates in the evening.
Wait! Are you waiting on me to get a banquet date? Or are you waiting to see if there are banquet
Yes. We maidens three come wait on thee for banquet dates, but you say no, and then we'll see, oh, banquet dates in the evening.
Hear ye, hear ye! The knights of the rectangular lunch table have come to win the hearts of Princess Erin and take her to the royal Christmas banquet. Here's the list.
Who's that?
Oh, that's the Herald of the Kingdom.
And the boy in bells bouncing beside him?
That's the court jester. I think he was a Snoopy at one point.
Okay.
Hear ye, hear ye! Sir Dasher from the mirrored realm of Gymnasium.
Who does he think he is?
Hear ye, hear ye! Sir Comet, keeper of the star.
Wait a minute, hang on. You seem to have missed quite a few on the list here.
Oh, yes. There seems to have been a bit of a misunderstanding. They were here, Sir Dancer, Sir Prancer, Sir Rudolph, the son of Vic.
Whose son?
Vixen. But be that as it may, the Kingdom Commonwealth will not allow for dancers and prancers, so they had to depart.
Okay, but what about Big Son Rudolph?
They were his ride, so he had to go too.
Which brings us to, hear ye, Sir Comet, keeper of the stars.
My, what an impressive title.
I hear he's the most spiritual guy in the kingdom, at least according to himself.
Oh, holy night, my halo's brightly shining. I'm just a knight, the most humblest on earth. I'm longing to be the one for which you're pining. So let me sing of my merit and worth.
Well, that shouldn't take long.
I fast twice in a week, oh, how my soul rejoices. I tithe on all I have, I'm like no other man. Fall on your knees and hear my angel voice, oh, night divine, your banquet dates at hand. Oh, night divine, oh, night, your night divine. This is for you, milady. It's a portrait of me from my last crusade, for you to hang in your room, for you to see every day. And the Lord has spoken to me, and he has told me that you are to come with me to this year's royal Christmas banquet.
Huh?
I don't think he's spoken to me about it.
I see. You haven't had time to pray about it. That's fine. When you've talked to the Lord and gotten your heart right with him, I'll be in the lobby reading my Bible for all to see. And you can come find me.
Can I come and hold your Bible while you read it?
Of course, my dear.
Hear ye, Sir Cupid, Duke of Valentine.
Whoops! That's not supposed to be on there. He was kicked out for dress code issues.
Moving on. Hear ye, Sir Donner, Earl of Costa Rica.
When I hear he's really shy and doesn't say much of anything. They call him the Silent Knight.
He's got his own theme music.
What's he have?
Are we supposed to guess?
Potato. Or person.
Two people?
That's a girl. Wait,
That's a girl?
Maybe it's a pizza.
Who can tell nowadays?
Maybe.
A taco!
No, that's pizza.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
What is it?
What's he? Oh, that's pizza.
A river?
Or not.
I'm not sure what to do.
I do.
This isn't at all like I thought my dream would go.
Hear ye, hear ye.
And that's the last time we're gonna hear that.
Hear ye, Sir Blitzen, Knight of the Mantle.
What an unusual name. Maybe that means he's special. A special one I'm supposed to go to banquet with.
I really hope so because we have run out of options.
Hark how the clock ticks and it talks, life's moving on and you have none. Blitzen is here, bringing good cheer. Before you're old, hear my offer told. Tick tock, grandfather clock says to go slow, but you wanna go like the man o'clock. Tick, 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 tick tock, I'm here to say, before you say, you want a night that's Mr. Right, but they're all gone. I'm the only one. I won't move fast. 1 week will pass, at least a day, before I say, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry, marry me for Christmas. Merry, Merry, marry me for Christmas. Would you want to marry me for Christmas? Oh, that's too fast. Just let it pass. I'll be your date and future mate. So that's about it.
Sure, that works.
Well, it doesn't work for me!
I'm not talking about you.
What do you mean?
Look, I know I said that I wouldn't leave you, but you have left me no choice. You keep turning down perfectly good options. Goodbye.
Wait, where's everyone gone? This wasn't how my dream was supposed to end.
And we're back with some great news to keep you on your toes this holiday season. We always pay attention to announcements, right, Harold?
What's that? Yes. Yes, that's right. Last week, Lexington Animal Control was called to the campus of CBC to deal with complaints concerning constant barking during the chapel service. Animal control officers came expecting to find loud Doberman or the traditionally annoying Chihuahua, and instead were greeted with a few stray freshmen they may have to put down.
Well, a new development in the school this upcoming semester, students will now be receiving alerts on their phones regarding the time, place, and date of any upcoming activities. Brother Young was quoted as saying, quote, "I think this is great stuff. Good work by the boys in the lab. This will free up my phone from the constant Saturday afternoon spam calls and text messages." End quote. We are calling them Young Alerts.
Sounds like a good idea for every freshman ever. For news in the sports room, we'll head back to Court Smith for his take on things.
Well, it's been an exciting year in the sports realm of that Christmas banquet asking. We had a huge group of freshmen come, a lot of personality, and a lot of, well, let's just say personality. I want to say looks. And we had some surprises. Projections were skyrocketed for asking out to the banquet today. And they were just projections because the single men's table was still pretty full. Now, we did have some surprises in there, as some freshman guys did end up taking some senior girls to the banquet, and that was a shock. Yeah, and then we also had some master students come out of retirement for this age group. So it was a pretty exciting year, but I'm more excited to see what happens after the banquet, Harold, with all the trades and transactions and signings.
Speaking of sports, Pastor Fugit recently made a controversial statement regarding the development of a new boxing league in the dorm rooms. Due to this statement, we have seen college attendance increase dramatically, and rumors are spreading that Raja Christopher has been tapped to head up the new boxing organization. We're excited to see future development.
Now, the athletic director did come out with his own statement saying, "We have no future plans to establish a boxing league, but we will continue in our non-contact sport of basketball."
And that concludes our news for the evening. Thank you again, Court, for being on the show with us tonight.
I had a blast, Harold. Thanks for having me.
You bet. You're welcome, Court, and thank you again to our loyal listeners for joining us for this evening of fun, drama, and heavy breathing into microphones. And remember, KCBC, the place to be.
Hey, Smith, where are you going?
Hi, Erin. I was just going down to the computer lab.
In your banquet dress.
Yeah, you know, little formal study never hurt anybody. It's good for retention and such.
Oh. Smith, I know you're here for banquet dress check. Why are you trying to leave?
Well, okay, so I know that getting a banquet date was really, really important to you. You've been talking about it for a while, and I know you know that I just got asked, and I'm excited, but I didn't want to rub it in, so I just...
Smith, I'm not mad or jealous that you got a banquet date. Actually, I kind of wanted to apologize for the way I've been acting recently. I kind of had a crazy dream during that long winter's nap. I don't know if it was God that sent me that dream or that pizza that I ate last night.
That'll do it.
But I do know that He has spoken to me through your testimony and told me that I had my priorities all out of whack. I surrendered to the idea that He has control of my life, including my relationships, and I'm fine with not having a banquet date, and I'm really glad that you do.
I'm so glad that you came to that conclusion. But hey, if you want, there's just like one other couple at my table, plus some people are just going as friends, so you could totally come sit and we could have so much fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd love to. Unless, of course, that includes some of Santa's reindeer.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, speaking of Santa's reindeer, I did my poem the night before Christmas for Mrs. J, and she thought I did so good that she might let me do it for this year's Christmas banquet.
Oh, no!
You all could come out, go ahead and take your seats, come on out. Give them a hand as they come on out. Appreciate that. Come on out. All right, they can come on out. Let's see here. Well, we're about ready to wrap this up, but we're going to do something just a little bit different this year. I'm going to invite Brother Fugit up. Now, that's not different. He'll usually come up and say some things, but I'm going to ask Mrs. Fugit to come too, if you would. I'd like for you both to come together. And here's why we did this. We have hit that milestone year, 25 years at the college. And of course, this is the vision of Pastor and Pastor Fugit, and Mrs. Fugit's been there by his side the whole time. Their leadership, of course, at the college, in our ministries, at the church, all those things. And we're blessed to have these folks as our pastor and our pastor's wife. And so we decided, seeing it's a milestone year, it's 25 years, we thought we'd just get a little offering up. And kids just knew about this week, announced it on Wednesday, and we gathered it on Friday. And we said, find a couple spare dollars here and there kind of thing. And we just wanted to present you with it. I know this year you've got a daughter moving away, and there'll be some trip. We thought about getting a gift card to the Mall of America, but up there in Minnesota. But we didn't do that. We just gathered, and we've got a card here and a check for your preacher. I would like to say this: after they scraped up their dollars, we invited the staff to join it, but really it came out of that offering for the kids. Ended up being $800 gift. They didn't know that, and I just wanted to give that to you, tell you how much we love you.
And then I wished it was. But anyway, thank you. You can be seated. I appreciate that. I thank you for your kindness. That's anyway. Thank you. We appreciate you. Now, let me see what I was going to say before I got. First of all, I was going to say thank you for all of the preparation work. Brother and Mrs. Young did an amazing job again turning this building into a beautiful, beautiful banquet place. And so give them a hand and say thank you. And the meal was delicious. I mean, that was just extra good, right down to that cup of hot decaffeinated peppermint tea. That was good. I'm ready for a night's rest, and that was good, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the servers and all the folks that worked, and I'll let them know that I appreciate them. Christmas, what a special time. Think about it. Christmas is when God was revealed to man. Christmas is when salvation was revealed to man. Christmas is when we saw a picture of what real love is. We love things because what we get from them and how we enjoy them, but God loves because He loves to give. God and love and give are all synonymous. And Christmas is a special, special time. And as a boy, growing up fairly simple, Christmas was a big time of the year because we got something special that maybe we really didn't need, but it was just something special, and we look forward to that. We actually look forward to candy and cookies and food that we didn't get throughout the year, and Christmas is always special. And Christmas has become more and more special as you go through life, and you have not only children, but grandchildren, and you have college students like you in this evening, and I'm thankful for Christmas. My wife and I enjoy it, and we're thankful for you. Our day is spent together on Thursday. Most of it is good until staff meeting anyway. I'm just kidding about that. I enjoy staff meeting as well. But our day is good because we spend a good portion of that day together, and we sure do love you. And we thank the Lord for you. And you know, after 25 years, we're beginning to see just a bit of the fruit of the work of the college. As I was just in New Jersey, and to see a dozen, maybe 15 different graduates there working in different capacities, and then nearly every day now hearing from folks around the country. I just got 25 pictures from Mexico where I'm going to preach Monday, and just picture after picture of folks being saved and baptized today, and a special day, and then to hear from folks all around the country. We're beginning to see the result of the work of Commonwealth. I appreciate I appreciate our staff. Our staff is just first class. Brother Young does an outstanding job with the program. I enjoyed it. I sat there and enjoyed it. I enjoyed the radio program. A couple of corny announcers over here, but other than that, it just a fun time. And I appreciate everybody in the part that every staff and faculty plays. Thank you so much. 24 years gone, year number 25. I really believe with all of my heart, I really believe that the next 10 to 15 are going to be the most productive. I really do. I think we're going to see from the foundation that we already have, we're going to see a great number of graduates do a work for God. When you come to the end of life, and I've been around folks that have things and have position and prestige, but when you come to the end of your life, the only thing that really matters is what you've done to serve God. So let's just, and isn't it something how much fun we can have serving God? It is. I mean, we can have so much fun. So my wife and I love you, and we appreciate you, and thank God for you. And we say to you tonight, thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.
Well, it has been an enjoyable evening. Now, we're not rushing you out of here. As a matter of fact, we'll turn some lights on so you may get some better picture opportunities there. We'll probably leave in about 20 minutes. We'll make a call for the buses. So there's photo opportunities all around here. You can come up on the stage, obviously. We can move the couch, or you can, this is part of CBC right now, right? Lobby couch, that is the one. And anyway, we've got photo opportunities throughout here. So you're welcome to do that. We will have folks coming through here, and as they do so, they'll be clearing out the rest of the cups and dishes and so forth. So if we can let them do that. Whatever's left on the charcuterie board or the drink stations, feel free to have. And again, God bless you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, preacher. Thank you, Dr. Jorgensen, and their leadership in allowing us to have this banquet. God bless you, and good night.